So today's tea is a mixture of two teas. It's a green tea that has some berry flavors in it, and an oolong tea. Tastes good.
Guess what time it is?
Tea time with Asenva BJD. It's tea time with Asenva BJD. It's tea time. Woo! It's been a while since I've done a tea time talk, peeps, and I am so terribly sorry that I have not done a tea time talk in a while. But for today's tea time talk, I thought it would be pretty cool to do some more Q&A stuff. I know a while back I did a Q&A session, and this time around I'm actually Ustreaming while I'm taping this, and there are people in Ustream right back here that are there. Everyone type hi! So, I have some questions that I gathered from the Ustream session, and I'm gonna go ahead and answer them. So, Lunar Fox asked me, how hard is it to dress your boys? Well, Lunar Fox, it is not hard to dress my boys at all. I actually like dressing my boys. The girls are the hard ones. I think it's easier to dress the boys because it's just a shirt and pants. Girls, especially this one right here, she's got like undergarments, she's got like fancy socks and fancy shoes and like sweaters and everything, and so like I have to sit there and just take my time dressing her. And the boys, I'm just like, okay, hands up! And I put their hands up like this, and then like I put the shirt on like I was dressing a child or something, and then whoop, they're ready to go. So, I hope that answers your question. Guys are easy to dress, at least for me. My name is Ron94 asked me, what is my opinion on boy dolls with long hair? Well, my name is Ron. I have actually quite frequently put a long hair wig upon some of my male dolls. It was for funsies, but I would definitely not, you know, shun away from it or shy away from it. I think guys with long hair can be very, very, very nice looking. There's actually a lot of anime series out there that have guys with really long hair. They're quite awesome. Schmexy! QueenObvious asked, what kind of brushes do you use? So, the brushes that I use are a variety of different kinds. My new absolute favorite ones that I started using are these army painter ones that I inherited from my fiance, who used to do Warhammer models, and these were like super duper pro sauce brushes apparently in the Warhammer world. And since he is no longer a part of that world, he gave them to me, which is super awesome because the fine detail brush that I was working with was actually this one, which is a script brush, which is in, I'm not, you know, art savvy with the names, but it's an 18/0. And then this one that I have now, I don't think it has a number, but it is significantly thinner and does way more detail. Then I have your other normal typical brushes. Wow, that one has dust on it. I have, you know, a blush brush, but I really tend not to use it just because I don't like how it kind of smears pigment around. But I do use angled brushes for my eyebrows, and I have used harder media brushes. This one's actually like a watercolor brush. I use this for different other little effects that I have used it for those stuff before, things like that. So yeah, I use these, just, you know, standard brushes. Next question comes from my good friend Kay, or in Ustream TheDollMaker, and he asked, do you find it easier to find girl clothes than boy clothes? I'm gonna have to say 50-50 for both. Depends on the doll, really. I like the variety of clothing they have for girls and boys, but you gotta know who you have, because this guy over here, Kai here, you can find the coolest clothing ever, but it'll fit him way differently than this guy over here. So I want to say it's kind of hard for whatever, it depends on what doll you're getting, really, whatever you have. because same thing goes with her. She is a USD girl, and there's super cute USD clothes for her. But she's a smaller yo than some of the other yos that are out there in the market, so it was kind of hard to find something that fit her nicely. So it's kind of like 50-50 for both. It's kind of hard to find for both sometimes, but if you know your doll and if you know what are more, you know, more or less what can fit them and like a certain brand that's good with them, then it's pretty cool. Like, it's not too hard. But I guess that initial buy, when you first buy clothes for your doll, you're just kind of crossing your fingers and hoping it fits really well. Because if not, you kind of sit there in a pool of tears and you're just like, man, I wish this would fit. It looks so cool. Cosplay Fan 11 asked, is it hard to find Lolita clothes for hujoos? And to be a bit more specific, she wants to know about 26cm hujoos. Hujoos are very interesting dolls because they're 26 centimeters like USDs, but they really can't fit into all USD clothing. Mine are wearing hujo clothes, and they're wearing a mixture of Juku Couture doll clothes, which is a old-ish kind of doll that had a bunch of accessories and clothing. And my dolls are wearing Juku Couture and hujo stuff. So he is actually wearing a hujo shirt and Juku Couture shorts. It's really weird. So I mean, if you're looking for a specific stylized clothing, it might be kind of hard to find clothing for them. It might be best to get it commissioned. Lunar Fox asks, where do you shop for clothes for doll family? Do some sites not fit doll family? That is a good question, because I've discovered huge differences in my boys from my Resin Soul boy and my doll family boy. Doll family boy's got hips that don't lie, and he's got a booty. But Kai over here, which is my Resin Soul, is like totally super toothpick thin, which is interesting because a lot of the clothing, if you get it from Tata's Paradise or Alice's Collection, it's usually fit towards like Lutz sizes or like Volk's SD 13 sizes, and those fit doll family actually really nicely. He is currently wearing Alice's Collection pants, and they fit him really, really nicely. Perfect fit, but if you put them on my Resin Soul over here, they will slip right off of him. You can pants him, they're that loose. So doll family, they're not too bad when it comes to buying pants for them, because they'll fit into most of the companies out there that sell pants and whatnot. But if you're curious about some sites or some clothing that may not fit them, there's a pair of Guest Doll jeans that I have that I purchased for Kai that fit him quite nicely, but they cannot fit him at all. I tried them and they can't even go up past his hips because he got hips, but Kai doesn't. So that's one brand I know of that doesn't fit. My Name is Ron asks, what are your top favorite sites to get BJD clothing from? Well, a majority of my clothes, that's a kind of tough question because I really like Dollmore clothes and I really like Tata Paradise clothes, but the downside about buying from them is that you have to pay for EMS shipping, which is a total punch to the gut. It's like an additional $20 just to get it sent to you, which you're just kind of like sitting there crying because you're like, man, these clothes are so awesome and they look so cool and like I want these so bad and it's not badly priced. Yeah, I can do it. And then like you go to checkout and then shipping hits you and it hurts a lot. It's like $20. So something that was an order that was like not so bad, like $30, has now increased to $50 because of the $20 shipping for EMS. But some other sites that I get clothing from, obviously Junkie Spot. Yeah, Junkie Spot. Which is actually where I got some of my Hujo clothes from. I got his shirt. I got the little panda suit that Biebs is wearing. And I bought a really cool Nightfall top for Dre from that. from them. Got some shoes from them too. So another place that I buy clothing from, or have purchased clothing from, is Alice's Collection, because usually, even though they're kind of far away, they will have specials that go on. As long as you spend like $100, you get free shipping, EMS shipping. If you spend like, you know, $50 or more, you get like, I don't know what it is, free, just standard shipping. So it's not bad. Alice's Collection has a lot of cool stuff too that I like. Another place that I've purchased doll clothes from would be Mint on Card. They have a bunch of clothing there as well. So if I have to just kind of tell you, not in any specific order, I like Tata's Paradise, Dollmore, Junkie Spot Clothing, Mint on Card Clothing. Oh yeah, and the DIY Marketplace. I've actually purchased some clothes from there too. Another question from Lunar Fox. Where do you buy your shoes from? My shoes come from multiple places. I have purchased shoes from Junkie Spot, Mint on Card, Mimi Woo. Some of them were gifts. Dollmore. Hizaki6 asked, what do you think about slim dolls versus muscular dolls? I like both. I actually have both. I have my Resin Soul here, which is, I think, is pretty slim. Very slim compared to this guy right here. Same thing with my girls. I mean, I have some that are like just very, you know, petite, and I have some that are more curvy, and I think it's cool having both kinds. I like having them in my collection because it really adds variety, because just like real people, like, we come in different shapes and sizes, so I think it's awesome to have dolls that come in different shapes and sizes, so I think it's pretty cool. And I am now out of tea. A huge thanks to those who stopped on by for the Ustream session. I heart you all. Thank you guys. You guys are the best. And there will be a thanks video for the subscribers, which thank you guys so much. Yay! I have reached 1,800 subscribers. Huge thanks, and I am totally in love with people that subscribe and actually watch my videos, because they're just random videos. And totally, as always, I feel honored, and I truly am grateful and I'm thankful for people and their support. So big thanks. I will be doing a thank you video for that, so be on the lookout for that. Other than that, I hope you guys have an awesome day, and we will see you guys very soon. Bye!